はい。ここから、司会進行が、変わりまして、私、ヒストが務めさせていただきます。よろしくお願いいたします。はい。はい。で、続いてのミスターボーンズも解説に来ていただいております。解説のピンクパジャマさんです。よろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
では、この次のゲームが、まあ、ある意味で、凄まじいゲームです。
凄まじいゲーム。
まあ、
なるほど。
まあ、芸術的なゲームでも言えるですね。
なるほど。結構楽しみなゲームですね。
まあ、一応、プラットフォーマーのものが多いなんだけど、ある、ステージが変わると、視点も変わります。このゲームのギミックが、どんどん変わります。
ほうほうほう。
芸術的に、このゲームのテーマが、自分を、探し立てる、探し立てます。
ほうほう。自分探しの旅のゲームなんですかね。
まあ、自分探しのゲームですね。まあ、文字通りでも自分を探します。
はいはいはい。
そうですね。文字通りでも自分を探してます。
コンビニ1000倍のゲーム。コンビニで売ってたゲームなんですね、日本だと。
あ、そうか。そうですね。今回は、日本語版で、プレイします。そしたら、難易度が低いからです。英語版だと難易度が結構、難しい。だから、カットシーンの中で、サブタイトル、まあ、読んでもできます。字幕が、日本語の字幕があるから、まあ、俺が翻訳、通訳必要はなくなりました。まあ、それに、解説したいものはほぼ、後半の、ものです。
なるほど、なるほど。
We have a $30 donation from Chris who says, continuing my 3-year tradition of giving back on my birthday. Y'all keep providing some of the best gifts of all, and it feels right to help someone else out too. Good luck on the runs, and here's
全般、まあ、ある程度は、あんまり、そんなによく見られてない、強制スクロールのステージが多いからです。まあ全般、ほぼ、強制スクロールのステージです。
Lawnmower Man and Demolition Man. So now I'm making her watch the speedrun versions. Good luck to all the Awful Block runners. That is some sweet revenge right there. Good job, Anonymous.
まあ、プラットフォーマーゲームといっても、 音ゲーの、文もあります。
音ゲーもへー。お、
Hi everyone. Good morning.
Mr. Bones.
My name is Liz Starr and welcome to Mr. Bones. Before we get into it, I want to introduce our couch.
いや、ミスター・ビンとは違う人物です。
And Xander Vandra is here to join us.
Good morning. Wait, this isn't Mega Man.
This is
What
not
is
Mega
this?
Man. This is Mr. Bones. Xandra has seen this game a few times. Auth has no idea what it is, which is good, because if you don't know what this game is, you are in for a ride. Before we get in, I do want to say there's a lot of downtime in this game in terms of I will have a lot of time for donations to be read. So if you want to get your donation read, I would love to hear skeleton puns, blues puns, guitar puns, just puns and terrible jokes. That would be lovely. Thank you.
まあ、このゲームが結構長いので、ソシャが、いろんな骨の、ジョークが聞きたい。寄付コメントで。
ああ、なるほど。
Good luck. そして最初のカットシーンで始まります。
そうしたの方、すごい失礼でいらっしゃいますね。
いや、
じゃあ。
ドラムを使って骸骨全部を操ってます。
ああ、なるほど、なるほど。
Larry, no.
He was the one I trusted.
Oh, I had such high hopes.
その赤い目で、悪に操られてます。そしてなぜか一人禅の青目があります。操っていない。
You know what's the best part about skeletons?
The lips.
The lips are indeed the best part. Great job, Xandra.
Yay! What do I win?
More bone lips.
Yay! I never realized he had lips up until this very
I'm
moment.
so lost in the sauce on Mr. Bones.
All right. So welcome to Mr. Bones.
では、1ステージ始まります。
So what do you think
その
is the best way to start
正義の人 一人
nice, exciting platforming.
のが普通の一
What
人
about an auto-scroller?
Oh, I mean,
で
I was gonna say escort quest. I don't know which of us.
捉え通してます。
yeah. See, like as someone who has like made a few games, I figured like, yeah, you want to like have some sort of like playground so the player can like, you know.
そして強制スクロール。
But now it's just like now you do that.
ああ、そう、強制スクロール。
You know, extra thrill of being chased by deadly skeletons.
ちなみにその青い蝶、が回復です。
The nitty gritty, the bones of the situation, if it were.
Yes.
Yes. Author Blues, you accepted
I
this.
can't help but think I was invited here just maybe.
そしてその、右上が体力ゲージ、そのボーンズ。
これが体力ゲージ。あ、これが体力ゲージなんだね。
ダメージを受けると、文字がなくなります。
ああ、なるほど。
There's never been a better time to be a fan of puns.
Exactly. Thank you, Xander.
No.
Xander gets it.
Problem is that none of these puns are going to be humorous.
Boom. Okay. So I want to.
ああ、
そ
今
の
減りましたね。
S の文字が半分減りました。
In that first cutscene, that was the evil vampiric mastermind Degulian, who is currently trying to raise an army of the dead to conquer the world. He set up his castle so that it would be in a graveyard that was solely used to bury criminals, so that he could.
減りが少ないけど、これは最初ステージだから。あまり減らない。後でよく減ってる。時も見えます。
Or skeletal magnetism, which is an actual concept, and there's like an entire page dedicated to the sciences of skeletism in the manual.
Is that one of those things where like they figured, oh, we have this weird gameplay mechanic, we just need to absolutely find a way to justify it in the lore so people think it's intended.
Yes.
Okay.
奏者がスケルティズムと話してます。それが、磁石の、のネタのもたいのもんのようなもんです。まあ、武器のようなもんとして攻撃方が、まあ、電撃のような、魔法のような攻撃で、ダメージを与えると、体力を吸収します。
吸収。おー。
Take a few guesses as to why I call it the mosh pit?
You call it a mosh pit because it's
そして避けます。ここでビビビで倒す。
This is how mosh pits work, right? I've never been to a mosh pit.
I haven't either.
Well, as someone who's been in many mosh pits in his life, I will tell you that this is pretty much exactly correct.
I would absolutely go to a mosh pit if there were bones smacking me in the knees.
まあこれはライブ会場のようなものです。
I like my knees though.
モッシュピットの、翻訳を見つけたかったけど、見つかりませんでした。
So we just try to avoid all the red things. I like how anytime Mr. Bones jumps, he immediately jumps into another idle animation, which usually does not fit the concept of what just happened. Okay.
あ、そっか。もしピ
I'm
ッと。
so tired of jumping.
We got one despawn. That's
も
nice.
しピ
Sometimes those skeletons will despawn.
もしピットのようなステージ。
Okay,
もしは
ビビビ
ですので、
what's up, Sandra?
Why does Mr. Bones have force lightning?
So welcome to the valley.
ピピ
Sandra,
ソシャに聞かれてなぜ、ミスター・ボーンズが、
sweetheart.
ビビってできるという質問があって、ソシャが無視しました。
So we're currently living
もうわからない。それはもう誰にもわからない。
This graveyard can absolutely get away from you if you let it, and it might fall apart. We can lose our limbs.
このステージダメージを食らうと、
Don't worry. I
骨が、
just in case I need them. Yes, that is an actual
骨が、
that makes sense in this video game.
切断されて、もう一回収集したしなければなりません。例えば足が切断されます。
Now that I've seen it happen more, I'm
そして足が切断されると、ジャンプ力が減ります。今、そうです。
ああ、切断。ああ、
足
も
なくなった。
う上半身だけになっちゃった。
RNG whether or not those skeletons will steal your legs. So
I
I'm
already have those. Why do they want mine too?
I don't know. They're very greedy skeletons.
そして、
Can so now that I know this added like
その足2本取り戻し
some of the
て、
criminals have incredibly elaborate.
They do. There's
この次ジャンプできる、しなければなりませ
in
ん
the top right. I get very excited.
ところにジャンプして、これは必要のジャンプ。
If,
お
for
ー
example, I lost
そして続き
my
ま
legs
す。
and then I had my legs stolen again after I got the backup legs, that would be a run over. We would be done. this
Okay.
this game has a lot of those. It's a very mean video game. Very hard. I'm playing the Japanese version because we have twice the health, and a few things are slightly
Oh.
faster. In the American
That's so
version,
nice.
this game hates you.
Oh.
It
Oh, no.
does not want you to rent this game and have a nice time. Look at these nice.
あ、
like-
足落ちちゃっ
No,
た。
I have a third.
あ、
No, please. It's for charity. Okay.
3本目の足。
All right. Done with that. Cutscene time. I'm going to remember the cutscenes are here. And I'm going to
Oh,
put
okay, cutscene time.
Okay. This is. Listen. This is probably going to be the best cutscene you've ever seen in your life. So I just want to make sure you're prepared.
このカットシーンよく聞いたまえ。
You better face facts, Mr. Bones. They ain't gonna leave you alone. Some red-eyed devil's gonna make his bones tonight. Yeah, maybe I should just let him. What's that sound? Yeah, maybe there's a hotel I could hole up in. Some gingerbread house, bed and breakfast skeleton hotel.
Mr. Bones, you don't have ears.
I don't know this place, but I know that sound. But how do I know?
It's the one thing you always wanted, skin.
That will come back to haunt us later on in this run, by the way.
Is someone out there?
Skin?
Yes.
Who are you?
Oh,
I don't want to
no.
spoil it.
Okay.
No, I know someone's out there. Either come inside or be on your way.
Nice accent, buddy. That's definitely real.
You sound like you're a person from a place.
What, have you been dead for 50 years? It's called a guitar, son. Why don't you try one on for size?
You know, living this close to a graveyard, this must not be this dude's first rodeo because he does not seem at all concerned.
Well, he's supposed to be blind.
Oh, okay.
Don't think about it. Just play it.
That's all it
Ma-
takes. It's that easy to learn guitar. You just think about it. Just play it.
Who knew that it was always our skin holding us back? An unfettered skeleton is capable of so much.
Sounds like I'm back in serious jelly.
Are you messing with the Goulian?
The Goulian?
The man with the drums.
Yes, sir, we are messing.
You'd better hang on to that guitar. It might come in handy.
Thanks. Later on.
All of
ギターが
the
役に
guitar
立
work
つ。
in this game, by the way, is by the late great Ronnie Montrose.
本当に優
It is
しい。
incredible. The soundtrack to this game is actually really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay, this next level I'm really bad at, so I'm nervous.
Oh no, don't get stage fright, Mr. Bones.
How about that? One chord and I wigged him. Now, y'all can't talk, but you can listen. And maybe even feel.
Okay.
これは
I'm going to
あ
do
れ
this
かな、
next
もう
level
俺の歌を聴けってやつかな。
perfect speed.
次のステージ、ギターソロ。
At the start.
おお
Guitar solo, where you hear the
重要は、
in the background.
毎小節でいいタイミングで、音符を、弾くことです。せっかくだから奏者は奏者らしくいいソロを弾きます。
To the beat, you play different parts of your riff. It's very tight. Oh my god. It hates me. The timing is very tight. But
The crowd loves you.
there is a speed strat, so I'm going to do the speed strat now.
I'm slightly unnerved by the fact that so many of these skeletons in this forest have lighters handy.
今、ちょっと短縮としてます。
I hope you like this.
バ
The
ン
next, like, minute. Oh gosh.
I want to get off Mr. Bones.
その青光っているところで、ちょっと体力、回復して、観客の心はてなを踊らしてます。骨を踊らしてます。
I need to actually focus. This hurts the hand after a while.
No! Your bones!
Okay, we've made it through.
全が青くなったら、
I've never
ステージが
been
クリ
confused
ア
and
します。
proud at the same
あ
time.、
ギター聴いちゃった。
Thank you. I can
Yeah,
press
where
buttons to a
did
rhythm.
this guitar? Oh, the guitar just.
Situation like this could be downright.
It's great, but at the same time, it is
冗談じゃね。
like a really tight timing on the beat. And I swear, I have some semblance of rhythm, but that game does not accept my rhythm as true rhythm. All right, so
Does the game ever
go ahead.
teach you this?
思った。
この次のステージが、コウモリ
Welcome to the second
ステージ。
platform.
この
The bat level.
骨、迷惑なコウモリが骨を盗みました。左腕があれば次の画面に行けま
Do
す。
not steal my bones. These bats,
え
are
穴の模様に真似てなら通せます。
I have backup strats and safety strats here. One of these safety strats is to wait for these bats to kill them.
安全のために、コウモリをビリビリしてます。
Oh my gosh.
ビリビリしてます。
But I don't trust myself to do that on the GDQ stage. So we're just going to basically try and go around all these bat cycles and jump over a bunch of lumberjack zombies. And make
Okay, they're zombies. I was wondering why they had a bone to pick with you.
Yes. These levels are
Boom.
basically we lose all our bones and we just have to
そして、2面で、2つ面で、なんだっけ。まあ、腕1本と足1本なら通せます。あと腰ですね。今腰、なくしてました。
I'm sorry, you have too many legs. It's such a good.
Hashtag my life, am I right? Anyway, comment and subscribe. Okay, so this is a tricky jump.
これは難しいジャンプです。
おー、惜しい。オッケーオッケー。もうがっつりこれよって。
そして模様に合わせて次へ。
And then you quickly release A and then press up an A in order to grab. It was really tricky and frustrating to figure that out playing this casually, by the way. Okay, so this is the third and final bat level. Technically,
そして今回、骨全部を回収します。
Okay, that one is a bro. So, this
全体を取り戻します。
But that's okay. I'm going to try to mostly focus on this. So we'll have plenty of time for donations later, but we can get one or two in right now. Oh my goodness, please, Mr. Bones.
操作はかなり難しい。これでも日本語版の、難易度低いの版です。
This run just might work.
コウモリ。
Thank you. I just want to quickly note that the reason I'm like falling right now is because I cannot see as I jump, which is a really beautiful thing.
ジャンプの途端にコウモリに打たれて、そのノックバックで何回落下しました。
Why did you take my arm? That is extremely rude of you. Thank you. Thank you, backup arm. It's always good to know where your backup arms are, just in case of
腕を取って、それはバックアップの腕でした。
Because if you fall, it's an absolute nightmare to get back up. So I'm going to go a little bit slower with a safety strat here.
They're so mean with the camera.
Yeah.
Why scroll so high up?
That is bad. Like, okay, so I actually really like this game. Like, it can be frustrating to play and it has some flaws, but I really do like this game. This level is genuinely bad. Okay, if I go slightly too far right there while climbing, it aggroes the zombie and
ジャンプが高いせいで、敵が見えない、その画面上の敵が見えないからぶつかる可能性があります。最後に、腕一本があって、一応このゾンビを倒して安全のため、でも倒されてない。腕を取って模様にあえて、このステージクリアします。
You need this many arms. I'm sorry. Come back here with more arms.
You need this many arms to ride.
そしてまた強制スクロールステージ。
So that bat sets in motion incredible early 90s FMV. Thank you, bat.
Oh, I love this.
ローリングローグ。
So now we're running from
丸太が
these
丸太を避ける強制スクロール。
The American version it's 2. It's
ダメージ一発食らっても、
hold down you roll, which is completely
なん
doing it anyway.
だっけ
Just I mean
受けたら動くが鈍くなるか
it's
ら、
like 3 minutes long. So this is an
これは一発食らっても、食らったら難しくなります。そしてその上に難しくなって、渦のように、簡単に死ぬ可能性があります。
おお、今の初見殺しだな。
Thank you, sweetheart.
$5 from 8 who says Liz is awesome. No bones about it.
Thank you.
いやー
$10 from Taco Belmont who says I find this game to be very humorous.
That name is so good.
That name is so good. That was way better than the joke.
今、いろいろな骨のダジャレで笑ってます。キフコメ。
I love Mr. Bones' little running animations. They're so good.
It is, and when this level starts, you probably couldn't hear it, but he went Yahoo! He's just having a great time.
まあ、例えば、
I think we can all
上腕の、骨が、humorous、同じ発音の、面白いを笑わせるの意味。でもスペリングが違います。
bunch of crap at you literally right at the end, and I've already been at this for 2.5 minutes. I don't want to die and go back. Please don't make me. But it really wants to make me. So there is an actual real chance that I'm going to die here.
Humorous.
Okay,
Humorous. Humorous がかなです。
It is the same thing every time for the record.
そうね、そのファニーボーンの解説は後にします。
Yeah, no, it's fair. Sometimes, yeah.
We're almost out of the woods. Fun.
本気ちょっと止まったけどリフレッシュ。
いけそうですね。
まあ今カットシーン丘に歩いて、お帰りました。そしてなぜかドラムがあります。いや、ボンゴでもあるのか、ドラムとかボンゴ。
Bongo is a really obscure arcade video game. You
Oh,
don't
it's
care.
another
Anyway,
music session?
it is another music session.
なるほど。
そしてまた音ゲーのステージです。まあ、音ゲーと言われても操作はかなり、すごく簡単です。十字キーだけが、操作です。まあ世界観について、 このドラムにエネルギーを溜まっていますが、操作、今叩いて、奏者が叩いてない。ただ十字キーを押しているだけです。
I mean, Mr. Bones plays the bongos sure well, don't he? No, it is never explained why these bongos are sitting out in the middle of the Canadian wilderness. And what is about to happen is also not explained. Yes, I will go ahead and leave you on that cliffhanger because you can guess for a million years what will happen after we finish playing these bongos, and you will not get it correct.
I've got a theory. I've got a theory and I'm ready.
Okay, hit me with it.
そのビートのタイミングに関するものはないです。
Okay.
I'm thinking this is just like evil person man's like one of his machinations. Like, oh, I need to like set up these like electrified bongos to power a thing, and where should we put them, sir? Wherever. So they just put them up on the mountaintop.
Like we have seen him playing the bongos to power his stuff before.
I was thinking powering up a rocket ship. I wanted to be a rocket ship because that sounds like the most outlandish possible thing.
Okay, so Mr. Bones does not go to space
man.
in a rocket ship.
You lost me.
Yeah, just stick with me for a bit. Yeah, this will go on for a long time. Wow,
アルティに関して何もないです。また強制でされてます。そしてエネルギー溜まったら異次元に吸い込まれます。
異次元。
異次元ですね。
なんてこった。とんでもないけど飛んでるよ。
I build a bridge straight to your life points.
I play Pot of Greed.
Okay, so I'm going to do a thing here that's technically not like required in the speedrun.
そしてこのステージ、ガラスの破片。このステージの BGM は、ゲームの音楽家が弾いているながら、ブルーズが何なのかの7分の講義しています。
I want you to picture you wake up.
Nope. Unwilling.
You're okay? Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure I don't need to continue? Also,
Alright, go for it.
Okay.
Hey, what if your legs had arms?
What if they didn't?
Also, okay, I'm wasting slightly time here to explain this. The music in this level.
今、奏者がそんなことを説明してます。
Over a monologue of him explaining what the blues and depression is, and it is one of the best 5 minutes of my life, and you absolutely need to hear it. It's a shame that you can beat this level in 20 seconds.
20秒でクリアするが残念ですと。このステージ。これが難しいですね。スクロール、テクス。そうですね。自分の頭に跳ね返してるながら、文字通りに自分を探してます。
Okay, no, like practically, like, what are you doing right now?
I'm bouncing on myself to try and get around these skeletons. Also, I'm sitting on a couch in a hotel room. What are you up to?
Are you like you're moving the stage? You're moving the
まあ、操作してるものは、その、下の頭の上のトタン、その下です。まあ、モンキーボールのような操作です。ステージを操作してます。のに、骨を拾うと、ステージが自分になって、まあ、
ああ、なるほど。
そして、
ああ、なるほど。
骨一本ずつ回収してます。そしたら、このレベル、大好き、超大嫌い。
ああ、落ちちゃった。
落ちてしまうと、前からやり直します。そしてこの面をやり直す必要があって、リカバリーできるのか。これがかなり難しい。ああ、できました。
おー。
Genuinely, it's incredible, and I feel like we definitely need more video games like this these days.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mostly so I can make off play them.
I don't.
You don't want to play Mr. Off?
I think one of this game is.
ああ、危ない危ない危ない危ない。
危ないけどやりました。
おー、取った。
Mr. Bones is just doing his best.
Yeah. No. Listen, to get this pile of
No.
bones to the exit, you just need to get it in your own head.
I'm sorry, what? Oh,
you just need to get it into your own head. That's the mechanic, right?
Yes. I think. Sorry, I'm focusing.
これは自分の頭を使ってます。
You can absolutely soft lock by bouncing on a skull and getting in the correct position to just continue to bounce vertically on that skull. That did happen in a marathon run, for the record. That was fun.
No.
Only happened that one time though. In like all of the ages I've been practicing this level, let me through, you freaking skeletal son of a gun.
そうしよう、怒ってます。
On every god that will listen.
ああ、やっとクリアしました。
Okay, cutscene. This one is really good and might be the best in the video game, so we have to focus.
うん。でもいいカットシーン。そのことです。お、ギターが。
Of course, the guitar just phases in.
This is the power of my stand. This guitar.
What can you do on the move? You can't even breathe on the move.
She is a Parasite Eve boss.
It's a good thing that skeletons don't have mitochondria.
In this world, you can't even love in this world.
目の色変えて。
I clearly don't play guitar. That's okay. You don't have to. You just feel the blues. Just let it flow through.
Mr. Bones. You shake your guitar at her.
Yeah.
Why is he singing about the moon and the sun?
That's
I
how
don't
you
know.
establish dominance.
That's how you establish blue.
I don't even know my own. But I gotta get out of here and stop that man from doing what he's doing. Can you help me?
Skull brows.
I just love it when ghosts and skeletons get along.
Same. All right. Time for a level I like to call Bad Tempest.
そしてこのステージ、
Use a bad word.
ボルテックスのようなステージ、360、角度の足場でまた自分を立てます。まあ、中に、ジャンプできます。
It is Tempest.
So we're
Bad Tempest or Bempest.
テンペスト。
we're trying to put ourselves back together. I'm
わかる人なら
because you know
Tempest です。
that bone. It's not the legs connected to another leg. So you have to get them in the proper.
今、足を拾う前に、腰を立て必要があります。
That's a better one to
Accidentally
lose.
Slim Jim yourself.
Yeah, that's probably the best one to lose. If you lose the rib cage or the pelvis, you have
そう
to
いろんな理由でこんなんやろね。
due to the way that they're lined up.
ソニックにもあった気がするし、
Made it through. Okay.
I assumed that this game was going to be primarily
FF14 の
but there's a
なん
lot
だ
of
っけ、
fun
虎の敵もこんなんやってくるし、
For a man who has a no puns emote, you are on fire today.
doing my best.
You're doing incredibly, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I did promise that I would bone up on my skeleton jokes in advance.
Thank you. Hon. Okay. Welcome to a game for the Sega Saturn.
あ、なるほど、ディスク1終了か。なるほど
ディスクチェンジ。
Ooh.
ディスクチェンジ、なるほど。
Oh, this
いいディスクがありま
This
す。
is the Japanese
うわー、盛りだくさん。
video game. And in my opinion, it's really beautiful. It's really nice.
I'm. Oh, wow.
それが日本語版の、カバ
Oh, actually,
ーアートで
my
す。
version I got of this does not have art on it. Are you going to
Oh.
start up Sega Saturn? That's worrisome.
That's a chunky game case.
It is a super chunky game case.
Wow. I never had a Saturn, so it's kind of like wild to like realize that it has a physical form.
Sega Saturn, are you okay, sweetheart? Sega Saturn, are you okay, sweetheart?
We believe in you, Sega Saturn.
Oh,
You can
no.
do it.
ゲーム
Sega.
機、
What happened? Is it with
ゲーム機働いていない。みんな、ソーシャルの
Do you work for
ゲーム
the
機
today?
に乗ってくださ
Oh
い。
my god. Okay. I was so worried.
あ
Please don't do this to me in the
あ、治ったみたい。
of my GDQ run. Okay. Okay, we're good. Oh my gosh. Okay.
よかったよかった。
To reward us for our perseverance.
そして、水中の洞窟。
This one is a big,
また強制スクロール。
cutscene, a big old
壁をぶつかると、
FMV cutscene,
ダメージ
of early, like,
受けます。
mid-90s rock FMV, which I've always loved the kind of rock
と、
and mid-90s FMV.
英語版だと、
Scene reminds me of
3回、
this through the man's veins.
壁
Really
を
weird video
ぶ
game.
つか壁にぶつかると死にます。日本語版だと、6、7発で死にます。体力約2倍。
This game,
よかったで
this
す。
level, if you hit the wall
やっ
like
た
three
な
times in the
それ
American
3
version,
回
it's
か。
like 10 here. But the way the controls work is it's right and left in order to move right and left. up to move down and down to move up, and you kind of get flown around. Like, it seems like at random, but it does make sense. It's anytime it kind of like turns and twists, you get thrown to the side. But when I first played this, I'm like, oh, I need to go down. Okay, and I just went bonk, bonk, and then just died.
そして、
Mr. Bones is an airplane right now.
Yes.
上を押すと下に行って、それがその上下が逆の操作けど、左右は逆ではないです。
It is very good.
So seamlessly.
Honestly, this game looks incredible, I feel, for its time. This is 96, so it's really good. Like, the lighting and the shadow work in this game is incredible. All the FMV looks pretty nice for its time. It holds up. It's camp, and it's a little silly, but I think it looks great. We're nearing... go ahead.
Sorry, I was not expecting a Blues video game to have this good a rock FMV level.
Nice. Thank you.
I regret that this game looks this good.
I don't. We have time for one donation here.
Okay, well, we've got a big one here. Zibulax with a $200 donation
Zibulax
says bone lips.
そうだね。ミスター・ボーンズ。そのカットシーンを見ながら、唇があります。話している途中に。骨の唇。
I'm thrilled to be able to see her here on AGDQ running this bizarre game to help deal the knockout blow to cancer. Go get him, Liz.
そうですね。
Actually, no, we're nearing the end here, but we'll have plenty of time later.
Okay.
なんだこのセガサターンはセガのゲーム機の中で一番売れたゲームなので、一番売れたゲーム機なので、擬人化もされてますし、そう大人気のゲームハードでした。あ、これは
There was no way to predict the crossover between Mr. Bones and Gulliver's Travels.
This cutscene is called the Lilliputians, by the way.
取られた。
Little bitty slaves? Oh, that's too cruel. But I don't walk for the ghoulie.
He uses arachnids. See?
Kidnapped by spiders? Oh, the weirdness never stops. I can help you. Look at me, sir. Look at my
Look at the
eyes.
skeleton's eyes.
You can stop the spiders from stealing my people?
Sure as my name is Mr. Bones. Now,
Is it?
get me out of this.
Yeah,
What do you think his first name is?
Mr.
Oh, yeah.
He's like Mr. Torg.
Okay. Yeah, I accept.
Little People Village.
リトル
Or
ピ
as
ー
I
ポ
like to
小
call it,
人の村ですね。
Bad Defender or Missile Command. Because we had Bad Tempest earlier, so it makes
It
sense.
really is.
Kuma.
It really is all mini.
小人の村、雲の紐に接触すると、雲を倒します。小人を捕まえてない限りでは、雲自身だけでも接触しても大丈夫です。
Befriender or befriender. Wait, no, you're making friends. It's befriender.
Oh, I like that. That's cute. This is one of the bigger RNG.
そうですね、ゴーエステージ。
This is technically a speed run and not like a let's play, so I guess I have to explain actual speedrun strats. This is one of the bigger RNG spots. Oh goodness, that was really close. Please do not be too far.
レニングズの模様けど、レニングズ
It can definitely
のプレイングではない。
cannot save all the Lilliputians, and if you don't, you just lose one at the bottom.
ステーリングズの
A person dies.
の、高い声
Okay, we can
のような高い声してますね、その小人さ
I
ん。
have okay, this will sound slightly messed up, but I like the way it sounds when they get killed.
Oh, yeah, that does sound messed up now that you say it.
Yeah, I'm not adding that to the thread. No.
Yeah.
I just their voices when they get kidnapped, we might hear it because this might be very bad RNG. No, good. Okay, whew, we're good.
Nice.
They go like, it's very weird. Okay, there we go. Cutscene time.
You saved your tiny friends.
That was good RNG. Could have been worse.
Thank you, Mr. Bones.
Don't mention it. Now, I gotta
そうですね、クマの出現位置がランダムからギリギリのせいで、それはランダムでした。
そういう曲がすごいいいんですよね、これ。
Wow.
This next level is awful.
I had another skeleton joke all queued up, and that's fine.
次のステージが最低だ
That was awful.
と言ってます。この氷ステージですね。
So this level is the ice level of the video game.
このステージ、英語版だと2回潜ると死にます。その後ろの場面はセーフ。後ろのポケットにジャンプから着地すると、一時的なくなって別の箇所に行ける必要があります。
I do not know how anyone could have beaten this when they were younger. It is
これはすごく難しい。
So I'm going to mostly focus here. I try and do a little bit of tricky strats.
滑りやすいステージですよ。
Playing this casually. First of all, thank you for taking my advice and playing an incredible video game. Second, don't play the American version. Play the Japanese version. There's only one major difference with the Japanese version that we'll be seeing later. One level that has its voice like kind of translated over into Japanese. Oh my goodness, how dare you?
そうだね。
Let me through. Thank you. Okay.
アメリカ版だとそこで死にま
You
し
all did
死にました。
for it, so we will be switching that over to the American version. I am genuinely terrified to turn off my Saturn and turn it back on right now, but we will do that. People donated for it. Okay, so if you're kind of like going fast enough, I like how I said I wasn't going to talk and then I talked. I just don't shut up. If you're going fast enough, you can kind of outspeed the cracking of the ice, which I use to good effect here to get two spots slightly faster. And the more you run on this ice, the faster you'll go. So getting a running start is important.
まあ日本語版が有利というより、日本語版の難易度が、正解だと思います。そして、今回はまた強制スクロールけど、すごく短い強制スクロール。でも余裕がほぼないです。はい、死にました。死ななかった。
I've never seen a game where the camera is literally under you.
Yes. At that point, all the ice behind you is cracking, and you're trying to run away fast. You can't see what's ahead of you, so it's not very good. But
このステージですね。影ステージ。画面に近づくと影でかくなって当たり判定もでかくなりますが、影の化け物を怖がらせます。発射しているものを避けるながら バカ者を怖がせます。後ろの石板と前の柱を前後に踏みます。そうですね。発射しているものは影です。
こういうところがなんかセガらしいというか、すごいですね。
恐竜のボス。
Big old dinosaur in dry moat. I'm not quite sure why the level's called this. Most of the levels are like jokes and puns. So
恐竜の攻撃を呼び寄せて、頭を足場にして、超ナットに踏みます。英語版だとそれぞれ6回に踏む必要があるけど、日本語版でそれぞれ4回。だから、難易度、英語版で難易度が上がっても、このステージが日本語版で早い。
So we're trying to let this skeleton free. I do not know why Mr. Bones works on different logic than we do. It's pretty simple. One of the things you'll note is that if the mushrooms show up, I'm going to immediately go for them because the dinosaur likes to focus the mushrooms instead of where you are, and that can throw you off when you're trying to platform on top of him.
キノコが出たらすぐに回収した方がいい。それが、恐竜がその、キノコに呼び寄せてるから、うまく超ナットに踏むことはできません。
Only one level is really different and kind of harder, although to me, I find it easier to do the Japanese version of the Funny Bones. However, we're going to be doing the American version because I'm silly and dumb. So, why did you attack that direction? He just
listen. It's a caged animal. It's having a bad time.
Yeah, just a caged animal. Nothing intelligent about this dinosaur. We'll see.
I love the Mr. Bones' first reactions. Oh no, let's get you free, buddy. This is no way to be.
He's a very nice individual. I feel like we could all learn something from Mr. Bones.
Well, he plays the guitar, so.
ナットが外れて、
自由させます。そして面も青くなりました。
You're not ready for it, trust me.
Liberty is a sweet thing to savor.
He plays bass guitar.
I do hope you'll forgive my aggressive and extremely rude
わ、礼儀正しい。
ご丁寧。英語でも、同じ感じの話してます。そしてこれは、ガラス割りステージです。また強制スクロール。ステンドグラス。ステンドグラスの、画像を見たら、それが、悪役の、映像で伝われている、ストーリーです。 ちなみに、ガラスに割ると、ダメージを受けます。それは回避できませんので、回復必要があります。回復の青玉が9つがあるから大丈夫なんだけど、それはこのステージのやり方です。
It's Dagulian's backstory. He was kind of a jerk, so people excommunicated him from his village, and he made a castle, turned himself into a vampire. And
確かに、英語版だとこれはすごく難しい。ダメージ2倍受けるからです。
So we have time for plenty donations here.
All right, well, there are plenty here. We have $10 from Bobbert, who says, watching speedruns and listening to my favorite Counting Crows song, Mr. Bones and Me. Oh, I did that one pretty well.
You did, thank you. That was wonderful.
We've got a $100 donation from Mick Jazz Hands, who says, hey, Liz, surprise, surprise, I'm here for the skeleton game. Not even through the opening cutscene, and I cannot stop smiling. Anyways, my brother and I have been rolling the bones over something, and I figured maybe it helped to flesh out our sample size a bit. Do skeletons have eyes? Put this towards whatever you want to. Good luck, and, break a leg?
Your bone.
And yes, as this game proves, Mr. Bones did say, look into my eyes. So yes, skeletons have eyes.
そうですね、ラスボスの生涯ですよ。
ほー。
Sadly, there are no skeleton cannons.
なるほど。
in this video game.
ステンドグラスで、
Sure, we have a
ラスボスというより悪役、黒幕。
悪役。
Bones have for dinner on Thursday night. Bone lips wings. I'll see myself out.
I'm so unsatisfied.
And we have a $50 donation from Nordic the Wolf, who says, set an alarm to wake up just to see this game. It's so cool to see this weird and wonderful game getting run. Lizstar, you are crushing it. No bones about it.
Yeah. I love all the puns. Wait, giant spider?
You know,
なぜ雲が入ってんの？
to GDQ, but he wasn't able to because they didn't accept cryptocurrency.
Listen, if you want to get in on the puns, it's no skin off my back.
We're through. You're all wonderful. Thank you so much for donating to such a great cause.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are. Don't you just hate it when you're walking around giant like sinister electricity and you just get exploded?
突然ビリビリさせます。
We're in the skeletism generator. Okay.
そして今回のステージが
Bad missile command.
アステロイドのゲーム。
あ、ステロイド。
Bad arc. No, we had bad arc earlier.
回転は、強制してます。
I can't believe this. Come on. No, that's
はー。
That was an emotional roller coaster watching you first be offended and then later coming to accept it.
no, yeah. Like when I made it to like the games and
本当にアストロイドです。
really, hey, we need some more mini games. Like
幸い短い。
children's
幸く短いです。と、今、ソーシャルが、アメリカ、英語版に変わってます。これは、ジョークのステージです。次のステージの名前が Funny Bones。これ、Funny Bone のネタが、ある、体の箇所に何かでぶつかると、すごく痛くてビリビリです。いや、それは3枚目 ではない。
Oh, right.
英語版に変わってま
I'm
す。
very sorry. Those are expensive.
まあ、日本語版だと、
Okay. Time for the next cutscene. This is
声優が、日本語で喋ってます。
Tiny skeleton?
no, the exact opposite, actually.
Oh.
そして、その箇所が、肘の外側の、尺骨突起部、それは骨ではないけど、ファニーボンドだと言われてます。
That you get a joke, and then every fragment of the joke is on a different button on
Funny
the
bone.
controller, and you have to
これあれですかね。
find
だか
out
ら
what it's on and tell
ま
me
あ
if
それは
it's
昔の、そしてだからコメディが骨のネタになってます。これは、セリフを合わせて、ジョークを作るステージです。
more puns. Everyone's favorite.
Mr. Bones like invincible swagger after he tells a joke.
One was a two peanuts were walking. One was two peanuts were walking in Central Park. One was assaulted.
So I have to focus on this.
そしたら、集中してます。
Is, you know, Japanese puns, but you all
いや、奏者が、
Thank you so much. You can actually
日本語版でも知ってますが、
that you can understand.
多分、でもそのジョークは理解できません。
Take it away.
まあ、運に頼るしかないってことです。
Meet you at the corner.
That's a good one. Mr. Bones
これ
gave
多分あ
us
れですよ
some。
ビッ
commentary
ト
here.
5で、英語版でプレイするっていうものがあったので、それ達成したから多分英語版に切り替えてるんだ。
ああ、そうか。
Squashed and flat. Three tomatoes were walking down the road. A papa, a mama, and a baby tomato. And pretty soon the baby tomato started falling behind.
そのジョークが長すぎて、ダメージを食らいました。
Pretty soon the three tomatoes were walking down the road. And pretty soon three
I hate when I
tomatoes
tell
were
a bad
walking down
joke
the
and my
road.
entire
A papa,
skeleton
a
explodes.
mama, and a baby tomato. And pretty
Right?
soon the
It's
baby tomato started falling behind.
kept me from stand up all these years.
Catch up. Three tomatoes were walking down the road.
ああ、また失敗しました。
Don't hit me again. He's totally gonna hit me again. Boom. Okay. This one's a long and annoying one.
Were walking down the road. A papa, a mama, and a baby tomato. And pretty soon the baby tomato started falling behind. So Papa Tomato went back, squashed him flat and said, "Catch up."
セリフが、6つあっただと思います。
There's a Stradivarius. I found this violin and this picture in the attic the other day. I took him to the auctioneer. He says,
まあ、ストーリー的にはその、狂った骸骨のあり骸骨を、の心を調整してます。ジョークで。
Why the dinosaur? Because crossed the why the dinosaur crossed the road? Because chickens hadn't evolved yet.
There we go. Made it through. And that's another big RNG segment. If they give you mostly short ones, that's nice. The tomato one really tripped me up there. Okay, two more
Oh, these
cutscenes.
are
One more level.
randomized.
They are random.
そうだね、そのジョーク、何のジョークが、が出るかはランダムです。
Button combination, but anyway, focus.
悪役が吸血鬼になった。そして、本当にいいやつで、できるのか、勝てるのかと挑戦してます。
I see
夜が永遠に、永遠になります。これは最後のステージです。
おお、ここで来た。
そしてギターが現れて、もうちょうどよかった。これはちょうどよかったものです。
Which is a category I made up, by the way, and is not a real category. I've tricked you all! Haha!
そして、赤い目が合流するとビームを発射します。ギターで縦のようにブロックして赤いエネルギーを跳ね返して、壊します。その赤いビリビリ、回っているやつ。
ああ、なるほど。まさに、だから電流が減ってきましたね。
まあ、これは最後なんだったけど、タイムだったはずです。ガッチャ捕まえたぜ。少しの間で目が青くなりました。そして今ミスターボーンズ終わってますが、ミスターボーンズがいや待って後ろを見ろ。いや後ろを見ろ。気をつけて。いや太陽の問題なんだけど。夜は俺のもんだ。もう始まったばかりだ。いや、吸血鬼が太陽に燃えてしまいますから。あ、聞かないやつだな。夜は明けました。そしてドラムを叩いて、よしとしてします。彼女、肉体がない。俺、皮膚がない。いけるじゃないか。いける。そしてタイム。
Thank you all so much for watching. Oz, what did you think? This is the first time seeing it.
It was a wild ride.
GG.
I actually really liked it.
本当に芸術的なゲームでしたね。
そうですね。
予想以外だったと思いますが、芸術的でした。それに自分を探すものが文字通りよくありましたね。自分を立て直しましたからね、何回。
This game is absolutely incredible and I love it to death and I'm so happy that I got to share it with you and that the run did not fall apart that badly in spaces like Big Bones.
Thank
you all so much for watching. You're all wonderful and I hope you enjoy the rest of the marathon. I'm gonna go to bed.
少々が。もう寝ろ。
Thank you for watching.
さよなら。
Night.
はい、おやすみなさい。ということで、ミスターボーンズ終わりました。解説、はい、ピンクパジャマさんでした。ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございました。
はい、ということで、次の新人伝の準備をしますので、少々お待ちください。
But I got a bone to pick with y'all who think Mr. Bones isn't
で
hip.
は、
But
ま
I
た
don't have ankle
またね、
money
みん
for
な。
that discussion today. I can merrily get this joke in. What's Mr. Bones' favorite singer? Elvis Presley. BTW, Goblin's favorite bones are the femurs. Woo-hoo. Thank you very much, Unhero. We had a $10 donation from Zozilla, who says, Liz, running an obscure game is always a bonus. I'm having one skeleton of a time watching. It's very humorous. We had a $5 donation from Frosty Plum, who says, Liz, it sounds like Author Blues has a bone to pick with you. $100 from Dr. Bob Tastic, who says, I wanted to make some bone puns, but I couldn't find any humorous ones. The Crank Machine with $50 says, you won't want to ask me for skeleton puns. I'll sculpt the most vile jokes. You'll need to brace yourself. You'll want to rib your hair out. You can look at the puns from any ankle you want. It won't make them better. I'll restrain myself until my next donation. Winky face. We have a $100 donation from the Slip Up, who says, Tibia honest, I have a bone to pick about these bony puns. Them at all humorous. I'm trying not to have them get under my skin. Starting to become bone tired, merrily escaping these. Jeez. We have a $250 donation from Tom Fox, who says, Mr. Bones, be a fast learner to pick up the guitar that fast. It couldn't have been muscle memory. $25 from I'm Just Jace, who says, Liz, I have no puns. I mostly have questions. Mostly, where do you find these games? Donation goes to Gaming Goblin's Choice.